y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today I'll be trying out the new Real Flawless Concealer from Mercier. But before we get started, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Concealer retails for $33. It's available in 22 shades. It has a natural finish with medium coverage. It is long wearing, and it is also waterproof. In this concealer, I went with the shade 4N2. This is described as medium deep with a neutral undertone. Just with swatching this concealer, the texture of it is very creamy, and I feel like this was a pretty good shade. I don't feel like this is going to give me like a super bright under eye look, but I feel like it'll be perfect for like everyday wear. So I'm gonna just go right in with the concealer, and this is what the applicator looks like. So it is a pretty nice size, so I'm just gonna go straight in with the concealer. So this is what the concealer looks like blended out under one eye. I feel like this is a really good shade. Also, the texture of this is very creamy. As you see, it really melted right into my skin. It doesn't feel dry. So I'm hoping that this isn't a concealer that is going to crease on me, because if it creased, then y'all already know my thoughts on it. So I'm gonna just go in and apply the concealer to the other side of my face, and I'll just let this sit, and then we'll see whether or not if it creases. I'm back with the concealer on, and this is what my eyes look like. To me, this is not really giving like a flawless under eye look. This is definitely more of like a natural look. I feel like this will work really great for those no makeup kind of looks. And if you look closely, as you see, I am starting to crease a little under my left eye, not so much under my right. I've only had this concealer on for about 20 minutes, and that is just a problem for me. Y'all already know how I feel. I don't want my concealers to crease. Now, I know for some people that's not a big deal, but for me, that is a big deal. I don't want to walk around looking like this, so hopefully it does not get worse. The coverage on this is definitely medium to buildable. I feel like you could really build this up. If you have a lot of darkness under your eyes, you will have to go in with a little bit more concealer than I use, so keep that in mind. Also, again, I feel like this was a really good shade. I do feel like this would be a concealer that will work well whether you have dry under eyes. I feel like this will not be too drying or whatever, but of course I'm going to do my normal wear test, and then I'll be back and I'll let y'all know whether or not if I feel like this concealer is absolutely worth picking up, or should you just leave it at the store. But honestly, right now I am going to take a couple points away from it just because I did start to crease so soon in this review. But I'll see y'all in a few. Alright, y'all, I'm back after having this concealer on for exactly 8 hours. This is what my eyes look like. As you see, I have definitely started to crease. I creased a lot more on the left side for some reason. Earlier when I first applied the concealer, I started creasing under my left eye first, which is kind of weird. But yeah, this is what my eyes look like. Now, I normally wouldn't walk around like this, but for the sake of this review, once it started creasing, I just kind of let it just do its own thing. But yeah, the way that my eyes look, I will not walk around like this. Like, I hate the way that this looks. After wearing this all day, I do feel like this is a concealer that is going to work well with all skin types. It is on the hydrating side. It's not super hydrating, but it isn't dry. So if you do have dry under eyes, you don't have to worry about it. I'm feeling too dry. Also, I do feel like the shade range is not the best. I kind of feel like they should have a few more shades. Now, don't get me wrong, 22 is not the best, but it ain't the worst either, because we've seen concealers come out with like 10 shades. But I do feel like maybe they should try to go up to about 35 maybe even 40. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Now, it wasn't like I had a hard time finding the shade, because I feel like I did a pretty good job with just picking a shade online, but I do feel like somebody with more of a deeper skin tone probably need more shades to be added. Oh, I will say this is a very skin-like concealer. This is going to be perfect. I think I said this earlier, for those no makeup kind of looks. This is not a concealer that's going to give you like a flawless photo filter full glam kind of look, but it's perfect for every day. Again, no makeup kind of looks. I just think this is going to be a concealer that most people would like. Right now, I'm leaning more towards dislike, just because I don't like the fact that it creased. So of course, I'm gonna wear this a couple more times, and I'll let y'all know whether or not if my thoughts on it change. I don't feel like I put a lot of concealer on today, but I'm gonna try this out tomorrow. Well, no, I'm not gonna try it out tomorrow, because I'm gonna try to review the Sephora collection concealer tomorrow. So I'll probably get to this over the weekend or something. Whenever I do wear this again, I think I'm gonna go in with even less concealer and then see, because sometimes that tends to work when I have creasing with a concealer. If I use a lot less, then it might have a different outcome, but of course I'll let y'all know. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this concealer? I'm actually going to give it an 8. I feel like this is a pretty decent concealer. I feel like most people will like this. Honestly, I think most people will like this. It's not a bad product. It is very hydrating. It doesn't feel dry. It looks super skin-like. People probably would like this concealer, but anyway, y'all, that is it for today's video. Y'all let me know in the comment section, have you tried this out already? Do you plan on picking it up? And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.